Welcome to nomination night, everybody. I am your co-host, Michelle Marsh from WJLA. So thrilled to be joined by Alberto, who I just met less than 24 hours ago. Alberto.
I know, but this is the start of a great friendship, I'm sure. Michelle, it's such a pleasure to be here with you, and it's such an exciting night. So I think it's gonna be fun. And I know that you're ready for the fun, right? Do you want to show
I am.
people at home?
It's virtual this year, so there's a little delay. Folks at home, work with us, but this is going to be a fun evening. If you are still at work, I know some folks are watching it from the job, some are at home, some are working from home. We are celebrating all the hard work from last year. So how do you celebrate?
That's right.
Well, you, of course, fill your glass, and we want to just toast to all the hardworking journalists out there. This is sparkling cider, since I'm still on the clock.
Exactly. Important to mention.
Yes. So depending on your status, drink responsibly. Okay. So cheers to all of you watching. This is going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. And, I think it's a very special moment for a very, very, I guess, more than a year now. So as you said, we're going to try to make it fun. And, these are people's accomplishments. So we're just super excited and happy to be the messengers of all these nominations. So it's going to be a good time tonight. Wednesday, too, we're getting closer to the weekend, which is kind of nice as well. And then the other thing that's important, add capital Emmys, hashtag capital Emmys. So if you use those two things, we might use your post here in the show. But another thing, Michelle, that producer stole us is that people have to be creative, right, with what they're going to send.
So it's somewhat of a contest within a contest. And quite frankly, we are looking for you to submit stuff. So this is a great opportunity. And not only will we showcase it tonight, right now, you also will then be entered into this secondary contest of becoming a virtual presenter for the June event. So that would be a cool opportunity as well. So we're going to be scouring the social media platforms, whether it is Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. Make them creative, have fun with it. Be sure to use the hashtag capital Emmys, and we're going to get started. Okay, so we're going to get you through all these categories. There are a lot of them, but we're going to power through them and make it fun at the same time. So you guys ready? Here we go. Chesapeake Heritage long form content. The first nominee is Connecting Currents, Pi PS Waverly Creative, WHRO. Chesapeake Beacons, Maryland Public Television. Now a new category, Chesapeake Heritage short form content. The Local Oyster Stout, Sincerely Visual. And another new category now, Chesapeake Heritage News Feature. Tangier Island, WVEC. Chesapeake Heritage News Feature, sticking with the same category, Saving St. Francis on the James. This place is dying as quickly as the people who once walked its hallways. WTVR. Moving on to a new category, 18B, Military News, No Time Limit. Brothers in Arms, Please Tell Him I Still Love Him. WTVR. He lost his life in a military hospital. Military families fight for accountability. WUSA 9. The Last Witness, His Rough Waters Finally at Peace. WTVR. Sailor Andrew Schmitz, A Stranger No More. WTVR. We are moving on now to a new category, 18C, Military Short Form Content. Stormtrooper, Wargo, Defense Media Activity. The Sky is the Limit. Meet Maddie Sweigel, the U.S. Navy's first Black female tactical jet pilot. Defense Media Activity. 2020 Commandant of the Marine Corps birthday message, Headquarters, U.S. Marine Corps, Communication Directorate. A Time of Honor, U.S. Army Reserve. Moving on now to a new category, 18D, military long-form content. Red Tail's Angels, the story of the Tuskegee Airmen, Air Force Television, Pentagon. Unexpected, Navy SEAL Remy Adeleke, incredible story, Defense Media Activity. VE Day 75th Anniversary Commemoration, Defense Media Activity. Okay, we are moving on now to a new category, 19B, Politics, Government, News, No Time Limit. The first nominee tonight, Project Baltimore, a second sex offender, WBFF. Sticking with the same category, Martes d'Action, WFDC, Entravision. 19B, Politics, Government, News, No Time Limit, same category. Who Watches the Watchers, WBFF. You've Got Mail, WRC. Project Baltimore, Shredding, WBFF. The Lobbyist on Six Wheels, I Hope I Can Be a National Voice for Disability, WTVR. Moving on now to a new category, and this is a single entry, 19C, Politics, Government, Short Form Content, Inside a Dropbox, WUSA 9. Moving on to a new category, 19D, Politics, Government, Long Form Content, The Commonwealth's Choice, WTVR. Campaign Conversations, WJLA. Verify, Debunking Political Misinformation, WUSA 9. Moving on now to a new category, 49K, Talent Reporter Political, Longo Political Composite, WUSA 9. Adam Longo, reporter. A Presidency, Controversy, and the Race to Replace, WJLA, Scott Thuman, reporter. How about that, Alberto? The first round, I could almost hear the cheers from some of those groups. WTVR, they got several nominations that I read through just now, so I bet a lot of them are celebrating. But we want to see folks start using that hashtag so we can see those smiles right now.
That's right. Defense Media Activity, a lot of nominations too, but this is so exciting. Hopefully, maybe next year we can do it in person once things are
that would be
better.
fun.
I know that things are getting better, but we're not quite there yet. We want to be safe. So maybe 2022. But Michelle, I think a lot of people at home also kind of wonder how the judging process works, right?
Yeah, it's actually pretty fascinating. Our colleagues are the ones that are judging this. So we put together this great step-by-step video that really helps explain the process. Take a look.
You submitted an entry last winter. Have you ever wondered what happens next? Your entry takes quite a journey before it arrives on Emmy night. Once you upload your best work from the last year into Emmy Express, the chapter's awards committee reviews every single entry for accuracy, making sure it's in the correct category. Then, entries are sent out for judging. Judges are recruited from chapters all over the country. At least 7 judges score every single entry, and no more than 3 judges can be from the same station or ownership group. Most of the judging takes place online through Emmy Express, but some select categories may be scored in person with a room full of judges. News and programming entries are scored for creativity, content, and execution. Craft categories are scored for creativity and execution. Entries are judged against a standard of excellence on their own merit and do not compete against each other. English entries are judged by English-speaking judges, and Spanish language entries are judged by Spanish-speaking judges. By the spring, once every entry is judged, scores are sent directly to our accountant. The awards committee, with the help of our accountant, uses national guidelines to determine which scores are worthy of a nomination and which might also deserve to receive the Emmy. This is a blind process. Only the accountant knows which specific categories or entries are being discussed. Because English and Spanish language entries are judged separately, nominations and Emmy recipients are all determined separately. And remember how entries are judged on a scale of excellence? That's why on Emmy night, there may be one award, more than one award, or no award given in each category. That's how it works. Congratulations to the Emmy nominees and recipients.
Michelle, I just think it's so cool. These are other journalists around the nation. They know our craft, and they kind of decide, who gets nominated, who gets an Emmy later on in June, and also super official too. I just didn't know about that part with the accountant.
Yeah, I bet a lot of folks are trying to Google, figure out who the accountant is, how they can get the lowdown, the scoop before the official event like this one tonight. But yeah, that video really helped explain the process and encourages folks to be part of the process. They're always looking for judges, so that's a good thing to volunteer and do. Go ahead.
I'll tell you this much. This accountant is most likely not a journalist. Maybe I'm speaking for myself, but I'm terrible with math. So maybe it is a journalist that's actually really great with numbers, but most likely, probably not a journalist.
I thought you were going to say because they have to keep the secret,
Oh, that too.
So many people were asking me for a preview.
So probably not a journalist.
All right, let's get back to the nominations.
All righty.
Alberto, take it away.
Okay, here we go. So we're going to a new category. This is 22A, Historical Cultural News, Single Shift. A Titan Remembers. WJLA is the first nomination. All right, that's what it meant to people in Bedford. WDBJ, 7. All right, same category, 22A, Denver Smith, WTTG. All right, El Sueño Americano, Telemundo 44, WZDC. All right, we're going to a new category. This is going to be 22B, Historical Cultural News. No time limit for this one. We begin with Saving St. Emma's. You have to remember what happened here was rooted in slavery, WTVR. We go now to Northern Virginia's Covert Winery, WUSA 9. All right. Power of the Spoken Word, WUSA. Eleanor Holmes Norton, A Movement That Changed History, WUSA. All righty, we continue. This is the same category, still 22B, An Unforgettable Hangover, Wavy. All right, new category now. We're going to 22C, Historical Cultural Short Form Content. We begin with A Public Calamity, Phil Studio. All righty, How Black Women Use Covert Bake Sales to Fight Segregation, AJ+. A Journey of Education and Remembrance, LCPS TV. An Unbreakable Code, Department of Veterans Affairs. 22C still. Next nomination is The Reunion, WJLA. Next nomination, Moments in History, Chief Standing Bear, the Administrative Office of the U.S. Courts. All right, new category 22D, Historical Cultural Long Form Content. We begin with Why This Moment, VPM. Second nomination, Maryland Mystery Lady, Maryland Public Television. Serving While Black, WDCW. The Green Book, Then and Now, WMAR. All right, new category, and this is a sneak peek throughout the last couple of days. We've been doing sneak peeks on social media. This is one of them, 26A, Societal Concerns, News Single Shift, Park Heights Grants, WBFF. All right, 26A, second nomination, The Reason We're Here, demonstration at the Lincoln Memorial, WRC. COVID White Flags, WJLA. Too Bad Out Here, WBFF. (26B). The Man in Black, WBFF. Second nomination, Covering Hunger in the COVID-19 Age, WJLA. Okori, WUSA. Trabajadores Ambulantes, WFDC, Entravisión. Finding the Formula, WBFF. Meet the Black Southerners Confronting Their Racist Town, AJ+. All right, new category again, 26C, Societal Concerns, Short Form Content. We begin with Crown Act, Finally Fair for All Hair, WCVE. ICU, WJLA. Feed Anne Arundel, Swine Domain. The History of Black Athlete Activism, WRDE. All right, new category, 26D, Societal Concerns, Long-Form Content. We begin with The Light of Hope for Childhood Trauma, VPM. Etched in Stone, WVEC. The Bottom Line, County Cable Montgomery. Spent, The Hidden Cost of Dementia, Maryland Public Television. And I think that's the last nomination for 26D. We now go to Michelle.
All right, congratulations to all of the nominees. And a quick little housekeeping reminder, if your nomination is awarded an Emmy on June 26th, we will be shipping the Emmy statues to your station or your company. So keep that in mind, something exciting hopefully many of you will receive in the mail. All right, you having a good time so far, Alberto?
So far, great. And, hopefully, again, maybe next year, we can do the statues in person,
Yeah, absolutely. That would be ideal. I think this next one is you.
All right, there we go. Yeah, you're totally right. So we also want to let you know, I can't forget. Thank you, Michelle, for the reminder, and for our producers, too, my IFB. We also provide Emmy nomination certificates on request, so you can go to our Emmy page, capitalemmys.tv, if you would like us to send a certificate, not us, but Capital Emmys.
All right, that sounds good to me. Okay, let's move on now to the next category that we want to recognize, 21A, Religion News Single Shift. And the nominees are Curbside Confession, WRC. Hope Amid Grief, Faith Leaders. Oh, yeah, this is 21B, same category. Hope Amid Grief, Faith Leaders on 2021, WJZ. Preaching During a Pandemic, WBFF. Priests Ordered into Silence, WRIC. Sticking with the same category, 21B, Start the Conversation, Spark the Change, WTVR. WJLA TV exposes historic cemetery selling illegal burial plots, WJLA. Moving on now to a new category. This one is 21C, Religion Short Form Content. And the nominees are Angel Armies, Game On, Liberty Flame Sports Network. The Fisher of Men Food Truck, WJLA. Keeping Faith, Favor Multimedia Incorporated. Moving on to a new category now. This is a single 20A Education Schools News Single Shift. The nominee is 7 + 1 equal what? Wavy. A new category now, 20B Education Schools News No Time Limit. Back to School 2020 WMDT. Same category, new nominee, Kid Pan Alley Music Class. It goes deeper than Wheels on the Bus, WTVR. Enrollment Crisis, WUSA 9. Kings 101, WUSA 9. Project Baltimore, Michael, WBFF. We have a new category now. This is 20C, Education Schools Short Form Content. First nominee is, oh, we skipped that, okay. Get excited about the creepy crawly stuff, the GW Buzz, Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum. A Journey of Education and Remembrance, LCPS TV. All right, this one, this is a setup, you know, this is what I call a setup. All right, so this is a new category. Where is it? I got so confused when I saw this. This is same 20C. Okay, we're in 20C, Education Schools Short Form. Alberto, I'll let you just roll your R's with this one. Let me give it a try though, because I want to give it an old
yes, okay.
try, right? La Vida.
Right.
La vida del maestro en tiempos de pandemia. Controversy community, Montgomery Community Media. How was that?
That was actually pretty good. That was awesome.
Do it for
You didn't need me at all.
Go ahead. Put some respect on it.
All right. I think you did great. Okay, La vida del maestro en tiempos de pandemia, Montgomery Community Media. You did great, Michelle.
Sounds better. All right. Okay, let's move on to the next category, 20D, Education Schools Long Form Content. The New Canaan Experiment, Teaching Tolerance, WTKR. University of Virginia's Virtual Final Exercises, UVA. New category now, 34A, Informational Instructional Short Form Content, How Vaccines Are Made, WUSA 9. The next nominee is Tribute to NASA, Earth Trailblazer, National Institute of Aerospace. Just Call, High Rock Studios. Same category, 34A. The next nominee, Healthcare's New Home, A Barbershop Story, Swain Domain. Run, Hide, Fight, Rocket Media Group. We now go to 34B. This is a new category, Informational, Instructional, Long-Form Content. The nominees are Spy Planes, Eyes in the Sky, National Air and Space Museum. Untamed, Episode 201, One Health, WCVE. Countdown to Mars, a story of perseverance, National Institute of Aerospace. Mind-blowing science, the great courses in Scientific American. And the final nominee for this category, Meet the Author, Fairfax County Public Schools. Alberto, how's that social media looking?
All right, let's look. Okay, so we got Mary Stone right here, one of the nicest guys around. And by the way, Michelle, so he posted this. I think my understanding is this is probably Twitter. And if it's Twitter, this is going to have probably like 1 million likes. He's not only popular in real life, but very popular on social media. So thank you, Shamari. And, you know, Capital Emmys, that's a big deal, you know, because a lot of people are going to see that post. That's good.
Tell you, that's Shamari. All right, and I want to see some folks from my station, WJLA. You guys, we got to represent tonight as well. So let's get those tweets on and popping tonight. Again, you want to use
Capital Emmys.
Capital Emmys. See, we're on the same page. Go for it, Alberto.
That's right. Hashtag Capital Emmys. And, you know, it's also really important to remind you guys that we're going to be here tomorrow, but there's going to be some other nominations that are going to be announced tomorrow night, Thursday.
Exactly. And then again, we got to remind folks that when you post tonight, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun, but it's also getting you into the next contest to be a virtual presenter on Emmy night. You always wonder, how do these folks get picked? Well, this is one way. So if you tweet away, you jump on Instagram and you tag Capital Emmys, you could be part of the grand event on June 26th. So let's see social media light up. Alberto?
Exactly. All righty. Thank you, Michelle. Here we go. So this is 17A, new category. This is a single nomination. It's for 17A Health Medical News Single Shift. Tito Tuff, WJLA. All right, new category, 17B, Health Medical News, No Time Limit. Project Baltimore, It's Affecting Our Children, WBFF. All right, we're still on 17B, Health Medical News, No Time Limit, covering COVID-19, WJLA. Next nomination, same category, 17B. Therapy by Clara, She Astounds Me on a Daily Basis, WTVR. Andrew's Laughing Gas, WBFF. Same category, that was 17B. 17B still, Raising Three Sons with Autism, WVEC. We go to a new category, 17C, Health Medical Short Form Content. We begin with, first nomination is Kennedy's Angel Gowns, Infant and Pregnancy Loss Awareness, WCVE. Second nomination, Hearts United, PenFed Credit Union. The Shot, PenFed Credit Union. We go to a new category. This is 17D, Health Medical Long Form Content, Roller Coaster Journey of COVID-19, VPM. Same category, 17D, Verify Clearing Up COVID-19 Confusion, WUSA 9. We go to a new category. This is also a single nomination, Victoria Sanchez, Health Reporter 2020, WJLA. New category, we go to 23A, Technology News. We begin with Make Your Vote Count, Virginia Defense Against Cyber Attacks and Crashes, WUSA 9. 23A, Technology News, same category, new nomination. They're Not Going Anywhere, Wavy. We go to a new category, 23B, technology, short form content, future of farming, drones, Maryland Public Television. La Magia de Da Vinci, Emerson Diversity Health Foundation. And this, by the way, was a new category. This is 23C, technology, long form content, single nomination, by the way, La Magia de Da Vinci. New category, 27A, lifestyle, short form content. We begin with Heart Threats, Dogs, Michael Platt, WUSA 9. 27A again, Goats for Hire, The Four-Legged Landscaping Crew, Maryland Public Television. New category, 27B, Lifestyle Long-Form Content. We begin with Fishing Virginia, WFXR. News for Parents, WRC. Unwind, VPM. Congratulations to all the nominees. Michelle, so far so good.
Absolutely. The full list of tonight's nominations will be posted on capitalemmy.tv at the end of the show. So if we misspelled something, please let us know quickly so that we can correct it for Emmy night. So important. And I'm seeing some of the reactions on social media. I'm checking while you're reading, and there's some funny ones. So we hope to share those soon.
I'm going to have to go and check it out too. I need to go now.
Absolutely. All right. Grab a sip of something over there, Alberto, won't you? All right. I'll take it over. Let's move on to category 14A, Arts and Entertainment, News Single Shift, Painting for a Purpose, WJLA. An Impressive Feat, WWBT. New category now, 14B, Arts, Entertainment, News, No Time Limit. First nominee is filmmaker Jesse Vaughn's most important role, I Couldn't Turn Her Down, WTVR. The Photographer's Project, WJLA. The Rappin' Teacher, WWBT. New category now, 14C, Arts, Entertainment, Short Form Content. Here we go. Rags GMU Tryout, WETA. Bob Ross Exhibit, WETA. One Window, Picture This Productions. New category now, 14D, Arts, Entertainment, Long-Form Content. And the first nominee is Beethoven at 250 Birthday Bash, National Philharmonic. Rhea, A Life in Television, Maryland Public Television. When Art is Inspired by Circumstance, WHRO. Same category, Vivaldi, Four Seasons, National Philharmonic. All right, so this next one is a new category, and it was also part of our sneak peek. Some of you may have seen it on social media. We revealed this prior to tonight's big announcements. 33A, documentary, cultural topical, Unmarked, Shaking Hands Productions, LLC. The next nominee is Dismantling Democracy, VPM. The next nominee, Signing Black in America, The Language and Life Project. The next nominee, Registered and Enrolled, They Knew He Was a Predator, WBFF. 112 Days, WTVR. Same category, 33A, Heard, Bell Tower Pictures. No Minor Crime, WBAL. We move on now to a new category. This is 33B, documentary, historical. And the first nominee tonight is Nobody Wants Us, Seltzer Film and Video, LLC. Oversight, Pendragon Productions. New category, this is 36A, magazine program, single program. The first nominee is Beyond the Lens 2020, In Amma's Eyes, WTTG. School Interrupted, Field Studio. The Art Scene, Episode 9, 19 Red. We move now to a new category. This is 36B, magazine program series. The first nominee is Maryland Farm and Harvest, Episode 805, COVID-19 Special, Maryland Public Television. The next nominee, The Art Scene, 19 Red. Maryland Farm and Harvest, Episode 711, Maryland Made Drinks, Maryland Public Television. Black Artists in Montgomery County, Montgomery County Media. And the final nominee for this category is Virginia Currents, 3003 Overcome, Reinvent, Succeed, VPM. Ooh, we are moving through these categories quickly, Alberto, but I bet if you're watching, it's probably not quick enough to get to the one that you really care about. Oh, we're getting some
right?
social media action.
Oh
This
my
is- this
goodness.
looks
Oh
so
wow.
sweet.
This is really cool. That is
You want to
so
read it or
sweet.
should I go ahead?
Go ahead, Michelle.
Okay, this
Oh,
one
that
is
is
from
so
Julian,
cool.
and he says, this is the moment you find out you're an Emmy-nominated reporter and you get to celebrate with your 98-year-old Nana. I am over the moon. Thank you to the judges and thank you to the amazing educators' families who allowed to share their back-to-school stories. Oh, that, I mean, that one's
Wow.
tough to beat. And that really reminds you, you know,
Wow.
what this night is all about, and you know, the hard work, the
Yeah.
lives we touch, the importance of the work that we're doing, and for it to culminate with a moment like this that you could share with a loved one is really sweet and powerful. Great to see. Thanks for sharing that. Very personal.
Yeah, Julian, thank you so much. I mean, that his grandmother was so excited, and you know, we were saying earlier, these are accomplishments. You know, I mean, our colleagues work really, really hard on these stories, on these projects. And I'm just so happy to see Julian celebrating with his grandmother, with his family. That is just so cool. Hard to beat. That was just really neat.
Yeah. And let's, no doubt about it, let's be clear about something. Journalists were under tremendous pressure last year, whether it was the pandemic, protests, there was so much happening, both professionally and personally. So there is a lot of emotion that's pent up and all the hard work that's being recognized tonight.
And yeah, talk about a, you know, picture being worth more than 1,000 words. You know, I mean, you could, I'm still thinking about the grandmother. Her face, she just, oh, that's so cool. But again, you know, if you want to be a part of the show, you can still participate. You can do hashtag Capital Emmys, add Capital Emmys. And again, there's going to be a show tomorrow night with the other nominations. And there's also, as you said, Michelle, if you are creative enough, or if you have a special moment like Julian, you could be a part of the June 26th awards show, right?
You got it. You nailed it. And it'll be virtual as well. So get creative. Let us see how you're celebrating. Maybe some folks have a watch party. We want to see what you guys are doing so it feels like it's a community of journalists celebrating this special night.
Yeah, all those details, you can go to capitalemmys.tv. And now we go to a new category, 49M. This is Talent Commentator, Editorialist. Final thought, WUSA 9, Randolph Terrence Sturdivant, Reese Waters, and Leon Scott. Same category, 49M, Talent Commentator, Editorialist. Darren M. Haynes, What's on My Mind, WUSA 9. Same category, new nomination, 49M, Larry Miller's Take on Politics, the Environment, and Celebrity Feuds, WUSA 9. We go to a new category. This is 37B, Public Affairs Program Series, Town Hall, Your Voice, Your Future, WBFF. Same category, Episode 3, Kids Speak Out About Being Stuck at Home, Barbara Harrison Media. We go to a new category now. This is 35, Interview Discussion. First nomination is Discussions from COVID to Campaigns, WJLA. 35, again, Interview Discussion. Second nomination is Monuments Town Hall, WBFF. Same category, 35, Racism, Challenging Perceptions, VPM. We go to a new category. This is 49N, Talent, Program Host, Moderator, Correspondence. We begin with the first nomination, and it goes to Maryland Farm and Harvest Host, All Spoiler, Maryland Public Television. Lady T Host, Be More Lifestyle, WBFF, Tiffany Watson, Host. Maryland Farm and Harvest Host, Joanne Clendening, Maryland Public Television. Outside the Classroom, Host Ryan Miller, WJLA. New category, 28A, Sports Story News, No Time Limit. First nomination is Isolation Court, WBFF. Same category, second nomination, Washington NFL Team Sexual Harassment Allegations, WUSA 9. New category, 28B, Sports Story News Feature, Empoderando el Fútbol Femenino, Telemundo 44, WZDC. Same category, Vision Quest, WTVR. Project Baltimore Homecoming, WBFF. Muscling Beyond Limitations, Disabled Powerlifter Christian Largo, WTVR. Same category, new nomination, This Is Serious Stuff, WTTG. New category, this is 45C Editor Sports. First nomination goes to Alexander Marquez, Sports Editor Composite 2020, NBC Sports Washington. Same category, 45C Editor Sports. New nomination, Baltimore Ravens Composite, Ravens Productions, Jack Dana, Editor. And that's it for 45C. We now go back to Michelle.
All right, sounds good. Okay, so we're going to kick things off here with another sneak peek. Hopefully you guys saw this. You've been keeping up. 28C Sports Story short form content. Letters to Lamar, Ravens Productions. Ever Wonder, NBC Sports Washington. Jungle Girl's Fiercest Foe, the equalizer among all people, is time. WTVR. The Latvian Legend, Game On, Liberty Flame Sports Network. Project Baltimore, Unpermitted, WBFF. We move now to a new category. This one just has one entry. This is 28D Sports Story, long form content. The nominee is The City Behind Us, the story of the Elmora Troopers. Picture This Productions. New category now, single entry for this one as well. 29, sports program, live single program. The Mo Tribute Show, WBFF. Another single here. This is 30 sports program, post-produced or edited single program. Flames Central episode 2, Game On, Liberty Flames Sports Network. All right, Alberto, take it away.
Congratulations to all the nominees. We now go to a new category, but for you guys at home, these are the last 3 categories. We're almost there. And we go first to 31 Sports One-Time Special, the Big 20, NBC Sports Washington. "31 Sports One-Time Special." This is the same category. Improbable, the 2019 Washington Nationals, Washington Nationals. 31 Sports One-Time Special, Inside the Lines with the Dover Senators, the 2019-2020 season, WBOC. Michelle, back to you.
All right. Okay, thank you so much. I'm checking social media again. A lot of folks now jumping on, so that's great to see. I will retweet you tonight for sure. Moving on now to a new category. This is 49C, Talent Anchor Sports. I know a lot of folks are on the edge of their seats for this one. So I'm going to do this one slowly just to make it a little painful. You know, when you have this power, it only comes around once every, year or so if you get selected to do this. So let's take this one slowly. Let's pace ourselves. Okay. 49C, Talent Anchor Sports. The nominees are, you think they're ready just yet? All right. Before you guys start hating. Okay. Up and Adam Winkler's Way with Sports, WTKR. Adam Winkler, anchor. All righty. There, you know what? This kind of reminds me of that one time, Alberto. you remember at band camp? Okay, let me stop fooling with people because this guy, I know he will come at me on Twitter. Darren M. Haynes,
oh, yes, he will.
Anchor, WUSA 9. Congratulations to all the nominees.
Oh my goodness, that was really fun. We're getting close, and I think that was good. I think it adds to the suspense.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Okay, so this is the last category, 49E Talent Sports Play-by-Play. We're getting really close. This is last category, and it goes to Matt Warner, Play-by-Play, Game On, Liberty Flames Sports Network. And now we go to the last nominee for tonight. We have to remind you that we're going to be back tomorrow. So the last nominee of the night, this is for 49E Talent Sports Play-by-Play. And it goes to Joe Beninati, Play-by-Play, NBC Sports Washington. Last nominee of the night. Congratulations to all the nominees.
I think there's one
Oh,
more, Alberto.
there's
You want me to
one
read that
more,
one? Or you
actually.
got it?
We're gonna
Okay.
reread this one. This is again for 49E Talent Sports Play-by-Play. Again, Matt Warner, play-by-play, Game On, Liberty Flame Sports Network. And then once more, the last nominee of the night, 49E Talent Sports Play-by-Play, Joe Beninati, play-by-play, NBC Sports Washington. And that's the end for tonight. We're coming back tomorrow.
So folks, at least who were part of this first round, they can at least breathe a sigh of relief, or, you know, they know next year they're going to make that reel even better for their entries. But this was exciting. Some of the work I definitely am curious about, and I'm going to Google and look it up because there are some really great topics covered this year. You could tell just by the titles.
Absolutely.
We do want to give a big shout out. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Michelle. Sorry, go ahead. Didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's that delay. You go for it.
I think, you know, that's another really cool part of all of this. You know, we read the titles, and that's exactly what you want to do. Immediately, you want to go check out all this amazing work. And I think that's part of the magic of, you know, journalism here in the United States, where all different teams are working on all these different projects, and it's just so exciting. And again, congratulations to everyone.
Yeah, this is just friendly competition, because I can speak for probably you as well, Alberto. I definitely admire the work of so many of the nominees tonight. So it really is just a great way to celebrate all the hard work that we put in last year.
We're all a big family, and this is all about, you know, happiness. So we're just thrilled for everyone. I mean, as you said, this is, you know, friendly competition. We're just thrilled for everyone because it means so much work that goes into this. So just congratulations to all of our colleagues tonight.
Absolutely. And Joe B was our Board of Governors Award winner last year. So we just want to recognize Joe. And that was the first 182 nominations. So again, as you heard Alberto mention, join us tomorrow night at 7:30 with our host, Jaqueline, Karli from WBOC in Salisbury. Alberto.
And Julio Avila from WTKR in Norfolk.
And remember, at Capital Emmys, that was my glass. That was my glass. I wasn't like trying to make sure it just hit the table. Remember, at Capital Emmys hashtag as well. Post on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You could be a virtual host for one Emmy category. So save the date. We will see you on Emmy night. That is June 26th. And we should mention, if we didn't show your social media posts, because I have some people like messaging me like, you didn't show our post. Don't worry. You are still in a running to be potentially selected. There's so much pressure with this job. Potentially selected as a virtual host. So it's not over yet. Don't give up.
Not only that, Michelle, but some of the people that you made wait, I'm assuming they're not only going to contact you on social media, these are people that you probably know, have your phone number. They're probably going to text you, you know? That was good, though. I kind of liked it.
It was fun. All right. Good luck, everybody.
All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Thanks for joining us. Good night.